Hello, I'm Don Nystrom, and today we have a couple guests in the studio, and we're going to talk about a program coming up very soon at Columbus Catholic High School. The program that we're going to talk about is called Hidden in Plain Sight. And my two guests are involved with the program, and they're going to tell us more about it. So my first guest is Lori Whelan, who is the Dean of Students at Columbus, and with her is Liz Gozzi, who is the works for an organization called Youth for Christ. And we're going to find out more about that too. So first of all, let's tell the folks what it's all about, and for that we'd ask Lori to start us out.
Well, thank you for having me, Don. So we wanted to do a Hidden in Plain Sight display for the parents and for the public, something that enables parents and anyone working with youth the opportunity to start a conversation, because, you know, just like with technology, the face of concealment has changed and will continue to change. So we want to better educate those people working with youth about what they might already have seen, or something they might see in the future, or just be able to, you know, have that conversation with their child or youth that they work with.
Okay, so if they, someone is interested in the program, how do they access it? You know, is it a lecture or is it a display? Or tell me about it.
Yeah, so it takes place after school on Wednesday. It's being held from 3 to 7 p.m. It coincides with our parent-teacher conferences, so we hope it brings a lot of people in. It will be in one of our classrooms, so you can just enter in our main entrance at the high school and middle school, and there should be signs to direct you, or I will be there myself as well.
Okay, so the signage will point you to the right place. You just walk in, the school will be open.
Correct.
And the program is intended for the adults, is that correct?
Correct. So it's 18 years or older are the ones that can go into the display. No one under the age of 18, obviously, for security reasons and the alarming, I guess, paraphernalia that is in there. Yeah, you can walk in. Hopefully we'll have some checklists for you to take with you, so you can kind of keep your eye out for, you know, a certain inventory as you go through the display.
Okay. Let's talk with Liz just a bit about your involvement with this program.
Yeah, I got involved. I first got trained last August, I believe it was, on a little bit more in depth on the drug culture and signs of drug use and so on and so forth with that. And I do a lot of the ministry that I do is within the detention center nearby, and so I want that information personally for my own growth, so that I would know what to look for in the students that I'm working with, but also to help educate other people so that their youth never get to the point of needing to be in a detention facility, so that they can have that conversation, as like Lori said, before it gets to that point. And so that's one reason why I became passionate about doing something like that.
Now, you work as a part-time employee of this group, and who supports your efforts to do what you do?
The Youth for Christ Portage County affiliate, which is what I work for, is completely privately funded, and so our focus, or all of our money, comes in through private donations, church partnerships, those types of things. But you know, part of my heart for this is to engage the public and help them understand, you know, like what warning signs there are before someone gets to the point of needing to be in a juvenile detention facility.
Well, that's awesome. But and the way that you accomplish your mission is to, obviously you're participating in this program, but what else do you do to bring this to the forefront, the drug problem, in terms of avoiding incarceration and use?
Well, I mean, there's a variety of ways. The Hidden in Plain Sight is definitely one of the main ones that can be on the forefront. It's something that's easily accessible to the public, and part of what we do through these bedroom displays too is we teach people not only what some warning signs are that we might have overlooked in the past, some things related to drug culture that normally, we might see someone walking along on a city street wearing one of these items, or wearing some of the clothing, wearing some sort of sign that they might be involved in the drug culture somehow, and it completely goes past us. And so after we learn those things, then we can begin to have those conversations, and that's one thing that is taught through this program is how to have those conversations, how to start that communication, whether it's your own child or someone that your child's hanging out with, or just something that you see on Facebook or within social media. How do we start to have those conversations so that it doesn't get to the point of
It could be a niece or nephew,
Absolutely.
a
Absolutely.
son or granddaughter
Yeah.
or something. Anyone that you think maybe
Yeah.
we should check on this a little further,
Yeah.
and avoid the confrontations that might otherwise occur down the road.
Yep.
So it's a more of a awareness and
Yeah.
hopefully a prevention of encounters. Catch it early, I assume.
Absolutely.
Just like medical care, if you got something going on, you should get it checked early.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the same thing would be with potential drug abuse. So I'm personally not, real familiar with the drug culture, but this station will have a program later on when we have someone from the protective services in, and we can explore it, because it's really something I should know more about. I see it in the paper and on TV, and I just shake my head, so I got to find out more. And I'll come on Wednesday night at Columbus Catholic, and it's in a classroom. You just walk in, there's no fee,
Correct.
and you don't have to give your name out. If you're there, it might be that just because someone like myself, I really like to know more about this.
It's really interesting
And then
information.
it could be a subject the next morning at a coffee shop where people like me hang out when we're retired and discuss it. But I was at Columbus, and I didn't realize that those adolescents were that clever. I assume they are, but it's a really good project, and I think I hope that you get a lot of people that come, and it doesn't mean that there's a problem in your home. It just means you'd like to know more about it.
Absolutely.
It's education, so we appreciate your doing it, and I hope you have a really nice turnout. Anything you'd like to add?
No, we hope to see as many people as we can there.
Okay, but that's coming up real quick. It's
Yes.
Wednesday, and we agreed on Wednesday, 13th of November, right?
I believe so.
Got it. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.